It just so happens that we are right in the center of the circle, which happens to just barely be right in the burnt forest. That's going to work out well for us, so let me dig. There it is. And only broke 3 pigs getting in. Not too bad. There's some different stuff in here from the last time we have run through and played this mod and gotten Rain's stuff. If you didn't notice, well, we'll take a closer look when we get back to base. I have most of the ammo squared away, so let's take a look at what we did get. We got some mods here. Well, only one mod. Wow, interesting. It's kind of a shame. We got the foot piece for Rain, which actually is a useful one. The jump height and the fall distance, I am a fan. And we got some quality 5 Reaper armor, but it's medium and we're going heavy, so that's not going to do us any good. We got a couple of ranged mods here, a barrel extender and a laser light mod. Go and read the note from Rain real quick. It used to say that the only way we'll win this fight is with brave souls who are unafraid to do what's right for the greater good. Maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but I can no longer show you how to use these things. I trust you'll figure it out. I believe in you. Which leaves the last thing that we have found, which I mentioned yesterday. This was going to look different, and the mod has changed. We have found Rain's suppressive fire. Rain always had an affinity for firearms despite the noise and attraction they'd create. His personal AR features a built-in rad remover mod and spits out rounds with extreme prejudice. And it has a typo there. Ah, good grief. I'm glad I found that before I actually post this mod. Goodness. So let's take a look at what we got. We're going to be able to put one more mod in there than what we already have, I think, compared to this guy. So, as I said, it has a built-in rad remover. That means we no longer need this rad remover mod for our AR because this is our new AR. And just for a point of comparison, this is going from a tier 2 AK to a tier 3-ish, sort of, yes, no, maybe, possibly AR that, yeah, I mean, you can see we're going to pick up just about 27 points of damage. The magazine is larger, 180 more rounds per minute, which is kind of the big fun win. More range and sort of more durability. The way durability is counted on this weapon is a little funky. And trust me, because it spits out rounds so quickly, you might end up wanting. You might want that. So we can either have the barrel extender or the brake. Oh, goodness. We'll go with the brake for now, and then I guess we'll do the bipod, which, yeah, I think that'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and put this guy in place. This is kind of where I wish I had a silencer. We don't have a silencer. Oh, well, it'll be what it'll be. I should make sure, just, I didn't, yeah, okay. I had to make sure I turned cosmetics off. Because, you know, it's custom AR. Can't cosmeticize it. I can't really show you well how much better handling this gun has. I mean, you can see, if you look at the reticle, you can see it opening and closing as I'm switching weapons here. That kind of gives you an idea. If we crouch, it's going to go even closer, even tighter. So again, you can see it's pretty tight. And then if we aim, we'll start with the AK. And it gets pretty tight right there, right? I mean, it's maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to find a good background for it right there on the wall. And if we go to this guy, you're going to see that reticle get really tight. Now, the idea of this weapon is that it's high fire. It's not going to do as much damage as an M60, like just straight up, I can tell you. The M60 in a 1-for-1 is going to beat it every single time. But if you, like me, like having weapons that fire fast and are reasonably accurate, it's a pretty good one, I think. I like it. I should mention, by the way, I did find one more journal fragment after we wrapped up the last episode. I stopped and checked a random trash pile that was somewhere on the way, and it ended up having a thing in it. So we got a few more mods here. Another long barrel, another cripplum mod. We already have the cripplum in the pistol, of course, and then a burst mod. I should tell you, too, one of the things with this gun, if you use the regular TAC AR, it's basically a burst rifle. That's the way it's meant to operate. This is not a burst rifle. This is just fully automatic because I don't like burst weapons. So you know what? Neither does Rain. And I should mention, just as a last note here, and we're going to go jump on the bike, and I want to make sure I grab a couple of extra things because we're going to do something dumb. That at this point, I think it's still in the game. I haven't taken it out of the mod, but I plan to take it out of the mod before I post things. I have switched rain around. If you haven't previously followed this mod and what I've been doing, I feel like there's so much to explain, but I'll be brief. Rain was using spears, and not a regular spear, but a glaive. And as much as I like the actual weapon itself, the weapon model I was using, and I want to be absolutely crystal clear about that, the work that was done by the artist who created that model and shared it for folks to use is excellent. The model itself is excellent. I want to be really crystal clear about that. It just doesn't work for this game. The best handle type, or the best grip type I could find, really is kind of the sledgehammer. And even then, I'm not a big fan of the way it looks in-game. It just, I don't know, it's not the right swing type. It just doesn't really work. Oh, hey, Grace is around this time. What do you know? Okay, let's get our sneak attack. And hello? 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 I don't think I want to try to sneak attack Grace, although it would be really good damage if we could get over there and do it. So we'll try it, just because. I'm an idiot. Yep, there it is. Didn't think we were going to do it. That's all right. Specifically marked this place a little while ago because, you know, tier 3, it's got some stuff. And we can do things like... you know what? Here, let's be smart about this. Let's be SMRT. Oh, crap. That was not part of the plan. Nope, this is not part of the plan. Okay, I wasn't ready. I thought Grace was just going to hang back. Grace was like, no. No, you dummy. Not hanging back. I know. She's going to break those. It's fine. Yeah, this will work. This will be fine. We should be able to do enough damage in a fairly short amount of time. There you go. That's what I wanted. I wanted the boss bag. Gosh, easy for me to say. Scrap that, take all the things, and then we'll go back and get some free loot as well. Yeah, I think that was pretty, oh my gosh, pretty darn awesome right there. Sure, scrap that, take that. I'm going to save reading these magazines. I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to be, oh gosh, I don't know. Nope, doesn't matter. Didn't bring the armor. I'm not going to min-max it. Good, because that gets tedious. All right, so let's deal with these guys. And then, hi, how you doing? Nope. Nope. There we go. Nope. Nope. All right, whatever. Anyway, I'm just going to go open up this loot and we'll see what we got. And then we do have an actual destination for today that is not going to be a quest. It is not in anything other than me just wanting to do something different. Because I like doing different. Sure, read that. And then here we need to read all these guys. And I guess we'll take the steroids. Everyone loves steroids. They're great. Legs broken? Take a steroid. Overburdened? Take a steroid. And then we'll check the bag here, and I'm trying to be careful about how I open this up, but I guess we killed everyone, so we'll do it loud. And our tier 3 box has a machine gunner book, chance to ragdoll with each hit. Got upgraded bow cam, which, if I'm not mistaken, we can actually put that in the crossbow. It is the one, I think maybe the literal one mod in the game that, or one thing I added to the game that can be used with the crossbow. Excellent. Sure, let's open that up so we can, oh, that gets inside, never mind. Is there a... Oh, there's a pile of books in here. Here, we'll check that. Forge ahead and armor. Excellent. Sure, check the cabinets too, because crap, you never know, right? Another knife guy. Excellent. Water? Water, water everywhere, and one crappy jar to drink. All right, let's go to our actual destination for today. Yep, this is it right here. This is it. Although I don't think this is the way inside, so... maybe over here on this side is how we get in? I know there's a way in. Yep, here it is. Perfect. Good. Yeah, that was supposed to be a fun little thing. Like, you're all thinking I'm going to cut away, and I don't. I just keep going because we're actually going, like, literally right across the street. If you don't know what this location is, well, give me a moment as we walk inside, and you will know fairly quickly, I think. I don't think this is a super unknown POI. It's definitely going to be interesting. Part of the reason I want to go into it is that, well, quite frankly, we have ourselves some new toys to play with, and I thought it might be kind of fun to swing them around, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of struggling on this metaphor, simile, whatever it is I'm going for. I'm honestly not even sure. Whatever. Here, drop that off. We have 150 rounds plus of 762. That's kind of all I care about right now because, quite frankly, I think this may end up being necessary. Yeah. So I guess we could talk a little bit philosophical here about the mod and the items in the mod. I mean, if you don't do those hidden quests, you're not going to get these items way in advance and make them kind of like they are right now, which is to say, massively powerful for us. There we go. This should get us into the POI proper, I believe. There you go. NDC checkpoint 4. So this is a tier 4 location in the middle of the easiest biome. So I don't expect it'll be super tough, but we might be glad we have a pretty honking good AR by the time this is all done. We'll find out. But just generally, kind of along those lines, this mod is not really balanced around the idea of early days. I mean, I guess it kind of is. If you don't do those quests, you're not going to end up with these items. So I don't necessarily feel like it's, I don't know, that problematic, I guess I would say, to have these kind of items in the mod. I mean, simple fact is, if you're doing some questing and stuff, or if you were doing like we're doing now, where we're effectively jumping into a tier 4 location just for the giggles, you can find some pretty good stuff relatively easily. Now, granted, we're in the easiest biome, so nah, chances of us finding anything really good probably pretty slim, but still certainly possible. So I don't know. I'm not really worried about it, is kind of what I'm getting at. If you really don't like the item and you feel like it's breaking the game, don't use it, I guess. I don't know. It's a single-player game. Or at least it's a single-player mod. If you're using it on a multiplayer server, I have no words for you other than good luck. And no, I will not support you. I mean, you do what you want. I don't really care, but I have no way to help you out when something inevitably goes wrong. That's on you. It's in the README. Don't use it on servers. And if you do, you're out of luck from me. No one's going to help you with it. So, you know, whatever. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I can't. Like, literally, I cannot be of help in that regard. So, I'm not even going to put myself in a position to pretend like I will be or give anyone any sort of a hope that there's some sort of support for that when there really and truly is not. I don't know how you guys are going to get out except the hard way over here. Oh, no, okay, you do just chew right through that. I thought they might, but then I was like, no, maybe they don't. What are you doing? And bounce, and bounce, and bounce, and oh, they're all done over there, so bounce to you, bounce to you. Okay, that was kind of fun, just running back and forth from zombie to zombie. If you started barking violently, I apologize. I just was having fun with it, so my bad. We're letting brass from sinks and plumbing. Not upset with that. I mean, especially since we've just been kind of selling some of that stuff as just trade bait anyway. I'm okay with that. Right in the leg. Okay. So let's see if we have anything over here, because I don't remember if there are any random little goodie bags around. I want to say there's something. I don't know if I'm just thinking of like the... There you go. There's an ammo pile up there. I could have sworn there was like something around. Oh, there's a bag. Biker outfit. We'll just straight up scrap that. We don't need to worry about that. We should do that the same with the I think it was maybe enforcer boots we found earlier. Whatever. They don't really matter. It's not really worth the space and then going and trying to sell it for maximum pennies, basically. Meh. Well, there you go, sure. Drink some soup. Some good, yummy miso soup. Miso's good stuff. Do like me a good miso soup. Or 762, we'll take that. I guess it's just kind of one last thought about the balancing of the mod and all that sort of jazz. Later on in the game, things will get more challenging for you, generally speaking, and as you progress through the mod, again, things will get more challenging. Those are primarily the instances in which I care about and what I have designed around. It's up to you how you want to play it. I don't care. You do what you need to do. You do what you want to do. Have a good time. That's really kind of my own suggestion. Have fun with it. That's the point. That is the point, buddy. This guy's obstinate. Trying to be mindful of where our weapon is in terms of durability. I think it's in a pretty decent spot so far. Ramp bow, that was a great find. Not upset with finding all the knife guy magazines though. Like that's kind of a secret little bonus thing we're getting in all of this, really. That's only going to work well in our favor as we move forward. I mean, we're doing a midnight build. I think I said it early on. We are going blades. I mean, I hope we are, considering how much we've invested in them. By the way, I think we do have some points to spend, so we can take a look at that in just a minute. Let's get over here first, just to kind of clear the way a little bit. How you doing, birdie bird? You're not doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I'm a fan of those guys. I don't know if I like them or the bees better, the hornets. I'm not sure. I hear the dog. Oh, you're angry. You have angry eyes. Let's back up. Hey, busy. I knew I was going to get stuck right there and time it wrong. Okay, his head fell off. That is good news for us. More angry eyes. You know what? Stop. Oh man, this gun is so good. Man. You know, you cannot accuse me of not enjoying the things in the mod. Like, I straight up just enjoy the crap out of them, alright? This is where we came in? Yeah. Interesting that it's pointing that way. Because that's not the flow of this place, I don't believe. Raider gloves, what are we currently wearing? Oh, that's right, we have the Preacher gloves for the bonus damage. Goodness. Here, let's drop the bones. We have enough bones right now, I don't really care. I guess we'll just stick with what we've got for the time being. We'll switch up at some point in the near future, I think, because... Well, I don't know. Where are we on armor? Armor. Quality 5. We're not quite there yet. So, let's say when we get up to... Well, I don't know. Soon. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to wait until we're quality 5, but then have to do it again at quality 6. Hey, polymer string mod. Excellent. Decisions. That's kind of a tough one, honestly. Because we don't have a lot of... legendary parts. And we're going to need oodles and oodles of those for everything we need to craft. Which is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to come over here, in part, was just a chance at a decent loot. What's the word I want? decent loot list, I guess. I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's just something kind of fun to do because it's, you know, a higher tier place, but it's also been a total cakewalk, so I'm not sure that it's really served all the purposes I hoped for. I mean, I knew it would be not terribly difficult, but still I was hoping for a little more than this. Alas, it is what it is. Good upgrades right there, though. I'm not going to argue with any of those guys. So let's go into the back corner first, just to make sure, because I thought there was one more tower over here. Guess not. Nothing up there. Okay, let's go get inside where all the loot is. If you didn't see it, it was right in here. You could see the box right when the door opened. So everything is in here. I'm going to need a minute to prep everything, and then we'll see what we got. Man, broke 7 picks on that guy. These boxes have always annoyed me, by the way. Like, I want them to have something. I want them to be something. And they're not. They're just a pile of metal. It's very frustrating to me. See what we got over here. We got a miner outfit. And then scavenger gloves and leather. Whatever. We'll see how we handle breaking down this stuff. I just don't know yet. Interesting. A quality 4 shiv up there. That's weird. That's super weird. We'll take those. Quality 5 bone shiv. Again, weird. Rad remover mod. All right, this is the big one. Nothing of interest in here, sure. An agility mod. I mean, that's not terrible. I guess we could put one of those mods in here. I don't know. There's really not room. I don't want to take either of those out if I'm being honest. Guess we'll take the bullet tips because the rest of this is just trash. Oh, I almost missed this guy. What do you want? Sure, I guess do that, and then we have room for everything. Yeah, that worked out okay. I don't know that we got anything of value in this place. I mean, I really, truly don't. Like, I can stop and collect some materials like this, but I think we're actually going to run out of space because we don't have room for certain things. Here, let me drink this. And, boy, we don't have room for anything else at all. Really don't. I mean, obviously just scrap some crap like, sure, we don't need a headlight. We've got bajillions of them. I think what I'll do is I will just pillage what remains of these materials right here as a way to get out of here. And we'll catch up on the next one. I don't know, maybe we will do a little crafting after all. I wouldn't mind having one more mod slot, although I honestly can't remember if you get an additional mod slot at quality 4 for armor. I think you do. If not, I know how to get an extra one. Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.